Hey everybody, Paul here, and welcome back to Best Food Review Road Trip. Today our road trip brings us to Temecula, California. There are tons of burger joints. However, we found a place called Islands Restaurant. It's got like a beachy feel to it. There's locations all over from LA down to San Diego, but we're gonna go in and see what it's all about.
You know, we're always looking for a unique experience, and this restaurant does not disappoint. I mean, obviously, it's a pretty popular place. They have an indoor waiting area. Of course, we came in, it was pretty empty, but I just love the tiki decor. I mean, check that bar out. You could probably just come here and spend your whole time in there. We really enjoyed it. We got seated right away in a nice booth, and we were super excited to see the menu. So the menus are right there on the table. We just opened it up and yum.
You know what's funny? Funny story. We're sitting here eating, looking at our stuff, and the guy across from us goes, "Did I hear you say you've never been to an Islands before?"
Right?
And we're like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I've never heard anybody say that."
I know. It must be a really popular place with locals. I know there's a lot of locations, but at the same time, it's like, you know, we've never been in this area. We've never had a chance to try it.
No, check this out. This is like a build your own bowl or burrito.
I wasn't in the mood for Mexican food. I know it's a Hawaiian place. Let me get something Hawaiian. This place is so cute. The food looks so good, but I am so ready for a beer. So I ordered the Islands Local Lager, which is brewed in Anaheim, California, not far from here. We just drove to Anaheim the other day. That's refreshing. And it's not completely tasteless. Sometimes you order a lager and it's pretty plain. This has a little bit of flavor, but it's not too hoppy, which makes me happy. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Look at the size of that. That's what I'm talking about. When I get a beer, they're like, "You want 16 or 20 or 22?" And I'm like, "Duh, give me the 22." This is the Islands Blonde Ale. I don't know. Islands, you think maybe the beers are made specifically for these restaurants? I don't know. I didn't do my research apparently, but let's give it a try. Feels so good when it goes down, doesn't it?
You know, we love our beer, but check those cocktails out.
Wow. That's a pretty massive menu, and they have a pretty massive beer and wine selection for a burger joint,
right? When we sat down, we told the manager that it was our first time at one of these restaurants. And so he was so kind and he comped us an appetizer. We decided to go with the artichoke dip, which comes with these really warm chips and what looks like pretty good salsa, but I'm just gonna try the dip first. Oh, that is warm. I can feel the plate. That's really cheesy, and I love the spinach in it. It's not overly done. That was a good choice. I'm glad we went with this.
Because this is huge. Like, look at my hands. This appetizer is huge. It's like a half a bag of chips on here. I'm gonna give it a shot. It's still, I can feel it. It's still really warm coming out. That's not something we usually order, but we ordered a lot of food, and so since they were giving it to us, we couldn't say no, right? But we got this, thinking it was gonna be small. Wrong. I didn't try the salsa. Let's see if it's hot. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it tastes it tastes really bland, really mild. Maybe that's what a lot of people want. I would think down here in SoCal, people want it to be a little spicier. It's good. I guess anybody in the family could have it, because like, if I'd have brought my kids to this place when they were young, oh, they'd eat that up, you know? I'd say that's for somebody like in your party that maybe doesn't want to eat spinach dip, so they're like, "Oh, I'll take salsa."
Ah, okay,
So you
okay,
get it?
okay,
You
yeah,
get
yeah,
it?
yeah. Overall, though, it's good?
Dip is good.
Yeah.
Dip is good. In fact, I'm just gonna, while Amy holds the camera, I'm just gonna keep sitting here eating it until she decides to turn the camera off.
That, my friends, is what they call a Huli Huli Crisp. Looks so good. And of course, the onion rings were like an add-on, so it comes with fries. I wanted to try their onion rings, but take a peek inside this hamburger. Oh my gosh, Look at that beautiful piece of pineapple, Swiss cheese,
The
fried
teriyaki
chicken.
on there?
I think it must be teriyaki. Of course it's teriyaki. And then looks like some lettuce on the bottom. I decided to go with the white bun. You can choose white or wheat because it is a Hawaiian place. Now I'm going to go ahead and actually cut this in half before I try to pick it up because I have a feeling I'm going to make a big mess out of this sandwich. Let's take a peek what that looks like on the inside there. Look. Oh my goodness. That looks awesome. All right. Oh, wow. You know what? We were wrong. I mean, that must have teriyaki sauce in it, but she told me when I ordered this, it has Huli Huli sauce. She said, now that has a kick to it, and she wasn't wrong. Paul's gonna love this because he likes spicy things.
It's hot.
It's not too hot for me, but if you don't like hot or spicy food, don't get anything with Huli sauce on it. I love it though. It's sweet. It just complements the pineapple, the chicken, and that lettuce just adds a nice crisp to the bite. I love how they put the lettuce on the bottom. I don't see that very often, but it kind of like, I bite into it and it's like crunch. It's very good. Let's try out these onion rings though. Now these have a nice kind of a crispy breading to it. Clearly those are actual onions and not onion goo. We always say that. I don't know. I think Burger King's the only place that does that. Yummy. That breading is really crispy and crunchy. And the onions are nice and cooked in there, so I was able to bite right through them without like pulling a big string of onion out.
Did you see that? Doesn't that look amazing? So that's called the Kilauea Burger. I guess it's like hot like a volcano or it's explosive. I don't know, but it looked pretty awesome. It's got all kinds of cool ingredients in there. And they cooked their meat here medium, I think, or pink in the middle. Let's see if I can see right here.
That's medium. Pink in the middle is medium.
Yeah. So they asked me if I would be okay with that. And of course I am, because that's the way I like it. But here, look at this. Look at all that good, delicious, wonderful stuff on there. And a wheat bun. All right. I can't believe that it's not just falling out all over the place. That means they didn't put too much sauce in it. Could be good, could be bad. Let's see. I was wrong. There's sauce all over the place. Yeah, that's a juicy burger. That's so good. It's got like a little bit of a kick in the back. It's not too hot. But it's got the jalapenos in it. I guess these are what they call, I don't know, the grilled onions, but they call them something reds. I don't know. I don't know. Let me give it another bite. That is a tasty burger. All right, check these out. These are truffle fries. And I paid a little extra for these. That you can do a few different side upgrades. I think Amy did the onion rings, but I'm trying these. I think that's mayo. Give it a shot. That is an interesting French fry. I don't think I've ever had a fry like that. And I'm not talking the flavor. I'm talking the texture. It's like a little chewier.
So what you're saying is it doesn't taste like a French fry?
It's a little chewier. The flavor is good. There's a lot of garlic on there.
Do you like it?
You know what? I do like it.
Wow.
I do like it. That's pretty good. I'll probably even like it a little more. A little bit of mayo on there.
Or whatever's in that cup. What does that look like?
Mayo.
It looks like it has some seasoning in it.
Wait a minute. I don't know. It's spicy.
Like maybe an aioli. We'll just call it an aioli. That covers a lot of ground.
That's exactly what it is. All right. Chicken sandwich with pineapple.
I know.
Pretty good, actually.
Paul's not into hot fruit.
You know what, though? But when it comes to, like, island-type themed food, grilled pineapple is pretty good on there.
I think you've been coming around to pineapple, haven't you?
So, maybe a little bit. All right, let me try it out.
It's messy, isn't it?
I'll put that little piece of pineapple back in there. For you, you're right, that is spicy.
Isn't it? The kick.
It does have a little bit of a kick. I like that.
I knew you would.
I like that. In fact, I think it's even a little bit spicier than my Kilauea.
Really?
A little bit. I'm trying to check these bad boys out. They're not too snappy loud, but the breading looks really good. Let me try it out. Those are really good. These are probably the better of the onion rings I've had since I can remember. So, wow, Island.
We're doing good?
We're doing
great.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Good job on those onion rings.
The Kilauea Burger. Well, Paul thinks my chicken is spicier than his hamburger, so let's see. You know what? You're right.
Aren't I?
This is really yummy. Okay, now the heat just hit me.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. Oh my gosh. It's not too hot, but it snuck up on me a little bit. I love the combination of ingredients on here. What is that? It's like French fried onions like you put on the green bean casserole at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
That's yummy. More
Good?
bite?
And it doesn't fall apart, you notice. I mean, it drips a lot. Yeah.
Good thing I have this plate
apart.
under me. I do love French fries, but historically, truffle fries are not my favorite. They always kind of have like a funny mildewy taste. Let me see as I think about this. I get what Paul's saying. These have an interesting texture, like almost like they're more baked, like crisped in an oven than in a deep fryer.
Right.
I mean, they're plenty greasy. They've been deep fried. I think I might have to take one more fry
Yeah, you think so?
to really give a better feedback. Yeah.
Does Amy like truffle fries?
I think I do. I think it might have something to do with all that Parmesan cheese and citrus on here. It's yum. Oh, that's what it is. Some kind of citrus seasoning. That's good. You better take these away from me. There might not be any left.
All right, I figured it out. So we were like, why does that burger seem like it's got spice to it? It's not that hot, but it lingers. I'm guessing that the burger itself the patty itself, is cooked in black pepper. So the black pepper is, well, I'm sure it's mixed in the patty and cooked, but that's where that pepper is coming from. So if you like black pepper, the Kilauea Burger is the way to go. That is good.
What do we think of the Islands restaurant? We love it. Everything about my meal was delicious. The service is amazing. We enjoy this really adorable facade they have inside here. It makes me feel like I'm on vacation. The music's not too loud, it's festive, kind of a combination of holidays and pop stuff. I'm sure if I have an opportunity, I'll probably eat here again. We especially want to thank whoever's in charge today for providing us with a free appetizer. We don't usually order appetizers, and so that was a real treat. Of course, now we're too full to try dessert.
You know, we'd like to encourage you to possibly reach out to whatever local food organization is in your area. It's a great time of year to give, and people can sure use the food. So until we dine together again, stay classy.